everyone and welcome back. If you are new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a fresh everyday spring makeup look. I think this is an everyday makeup look. I would wear this for the daytime. Let me know if you do like it down in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see, particularly over spring and summer here on my channel. Click that subscribe button down there if you're not subscribed already. And if you want to see how I got this whole spring makeup look today, then keep watching. I want today's makeup look to be quite fresh faced, like an everyday sort of spring makeup look. So I'm going to start with skin first because we're not going to be doing too much on the eyes today. For my foundation today, I'm going to use one which I've not ever used before. This is the EX1 Invisiwear foundation. And I've got a couple of shades. I've got 4 and 2. I think 4 might be maybe a little bit too dark for me, so I've got a bit of 2 to sort of mix in with it. And I always like to layer, so I do like a small layer first, and then I'll go over like with a bit more for more coverage because I don't like applying like too much at the start. This is going to be more of like an everyday makeup, but I still like a sort of medium coverage anyway for daytime, so I'm going to build this up so it's sort of a medium coverage, I think. So moving on to concealer now, I'm going to use the one that I use all the time, which is the Revolution C5 concealer. This is a supersized one. I picked this up, but I'm not like a massive fan of like the bigger applicator, so I don't know whether I'll get this one again. But I did actually use the Maybelline one the other day for an Instagram video, which really irritated my eyes. So I don't really use anything else like but this at the moment because I know that this like really suits my skin. And I want to make sure I get right in here because my eyes are so dark in those hollows at the moment. And then just pressing that in. I'm not going to be putting any on my eyelids today because I'm going to be using the P. Louise eyeshadow base. So this is literally just to sort of conceal instead of like an eyeshadow primer today. This does work really well as an eyeshadow primer if you want to use this instead. And then before I set that down, I'm going to use a cream bronzer first. So I'm going to use the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just going to sort of swirl it around first and just sort of work it into my contour and then up onto my cheeks as well. I'm not as tanned as I think I am at the moment, so I don't want to go sort of too bronzy, but I really like this, especially for the summer. And then just a bit around my forehead. It's blending really nice over this foundation as well actually. And then just one last time I'll just go over everything before I set it in place. So for powder I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is my all-time favourite. Lightly press this under my eye. I'm not applying sort of too much underneath my eye because they are already literally so dry, but this might just help a little bit with my creasing situation. And then for my bronzer, I was going to use the Urban Decay Beach bronzer, but I cannot find it anywhere. So I'm going to use a mix of 2. So I'm going to use the Malini Beach bronzer in Glow, which is like an illuminating bronzer, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of Max Give Me Sun over the top if I need it. Instead of sort of buffing it over, I'm just sort of tapping it instead because I don't want to like disturb anything that I've just done. Let me know also if you want to see any videos in particular over the spring and summertime. I'm going to be doing a lot of prom tutorials because I absolutely love doing prom makeup. And then for my blush I am going to use a little bit of this one. It's from Ruby Cosmetics. I've literally had this for ages. I think my eyes and my lips are going to be sort of more on the pink side, so I don't want it to be too pink all over, so I'm going to use this because it's maybe just like a little bit more corally. All of my makeup brushes need a really good wash as well. They're just so dirty. I might do that tonight actually. And then I might leave skin there for now and then move on to the eyes. I'm going to be fancy and use an eyeshadow base today instead of using my concealer. So I'm going to use the P. Louise eyeshadow base and I use the shade 2. I use the shade 2 as well on all my clients as well. It's my favourite shade. I'm going to use too much because it's not going to be like a really heavy makeup look on the eye, so I literally just want like a plain canvas to work with. So literally just patting it all over and then just blending it in like into the foundation on the inner and outer edge. So for my eyeshadow today I want to do something like quite simple and I think sort of like the same colour as my top. So I'm going to do like an all matte eye with like one shade, and then maybe do like a shimmery inner corner because I love that. So I picked out this shadow, which is kind of one of my favourite colours at the moment. It's in the Stacey Marie palette. It's the shade Foolish. It's like, I don't think it's showing up on camera, but it's like a pastel-y salmon-y pink. It's very similar like to the top that I'm wearing. So I'm going to use that sort of everywhere, top and bottom of the eye. And then I'm going to do like a shimmery in a corner as well. Very fresh and spring-like. So let's start with this brush. This is the Morphe M441. I'm just going to go straight into that shade, my lid, and into my crease as well. Just like an all over like wash of colour. And then I think like a nice shimmery inner corner will look nice as well. Like with Instagram and everything, it's given me more confidence to use like more colourful makeup. Even though I still love like my browns and golds, they will always be like my ride or die. But it's nice to step out of your comfort zone and use something a little bit different. And I'm also going to use that same shade underneath, so I'm taking a pencil brush. And you know me by now, I do like my under eye to be quite smoky and quite blended down, even if it is like a more softer colour, because I do feel like it definitely helps to hide all of my under eye creasing. And then I do want to just sort of make sure that these sort of meet, so the colour's going all around the eye. So for my inner corner, I think I'm going to use the Carli Bybel palette. I'm just going to apply some of that like pinky highlight in the inner corner, and then I'm going to go over with like a pigment. So then for pigment, I'm going to use Peaches and Cream Kitten pigment. It's like it's just like a soft sort of shimmery like pink. And to apply that, I always use the NYX glitter primer. The Makeup Revolution one is also very good, and the Too Faced glitter primer is also very good as well. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I think that looks really, really pretty. Just going to give my lashes a quick curl. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Selfie Sculpt mascara from Tanya Bay Cosmetics. And I'm going to do top and bottom lashes. Okay, and then for false lashes, I'm going to just quickly apply these off camera because they take me so long. I'm going to use these ones today, which I picked up from Primark. They are the SoSu lashes in the style London, and they're just really nice and like wispy. So I'm going to apply them and then I will be right back. Those are the lashes, and I think they're really, really pretty. They're really nice and wispy. They're nice and long, but they're not too much. They're perfect like for every day. So we only need to do highlighter and lips now to finish off. The first thing that I'm going to do is apply some of the Barry M Liquid Chrome highlighter drops. I'm going to try and apply this. I hope it doesn't completely ruin my makeup now. I'm going to try and apply some of this over where I've already applied my powder and things. So we'll see how it goes. I've just popped some on the back of my hand, and let's see if this completely ruins it. I don't think it should do. As long as I just tap it in with my finger, we should be alright. And that is very pretty. I'm just going to pop some above my brow and then just tap it over with my sponge. It is really nice. I've not actually tried these either yet, but these will be really nice like to apply before foundation, I would think, as well. I'm going to apply a powder highlight over the top, so I'm going to use this one from the Carli Bybel palette. It's that gold one there. This is like one of my all-time favourites, but it is also very pigmented and very glowy as well, so I'll try and not use like too much. I know not everybody likes to be like super highlighted, and this is supposed to be a daytime makeup. And then for lips, I'm going to use like my favourite combo at the moment, which is this lipstick from Primark, which I absolutely love. I bought it the other day. It's a matte lipstick in the shade Naked Flame, and it is so pretty. It's like a really nice sort of pinky nude. So I'm going to apply that. I'm first going to use the Boldly Bare lip pencil from MAC. And then I'm going to use the lipstick over the top. And these are like super matte as well. Okay guys, so that completes this everyday spring makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did down in the comments below. Please give it a big thumbs up as well and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!